Hey guys, so just watching a gameplay from my perspective on Cargo with LT and Connie, kill confirmed multi-team. So just continuing our little topic, accuracy. I know that Biggie had a question for us.
Yeah, Biggie posted on comments on the last video that we did, and he basically said that he doesn't get the same results that we do, and he sort of blamed that on accuracy. He thought that was a main factor of why he does bad.
Okay, so to directly answer that question, I guess, for me, accuracy is tied a lot to my understanding of the gun, and what I kind of mean by that is just understanding the recoil, understanding the patterns, understanding how the gun feels, and knowing when that gun works best at what ranges and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so on this gun in particular, I've got the PDW without the foregrip and with a silencer and fast mags. And I think that's important to my kind of play style, because the silencer, although there's no immediate effect on the recoil, I feel that it does help me keep the iron sights on target during a gunfight, so you don't have the muzzle flash just in your way all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, accuracy. Everyone knows it's a common thing, common knowledge that I have terrible accuracy. We saw that in my stats earlier. But I don't think that's a major factor in being successful in this game. You know, I think there's so many other things that contributes to winning gunfights, and you know, either it's having the right weapons, having the right gun control of the weapons, which is different to accuracy, knowing when to burst fire to, you know, as opposed to when to hip fire, as to when to aim down sights. Knowing when to choose your engagements. You know, we talked about it before, but you know, knowing which gunfights you want to find yourself in, that isn't one of them, because you don't want to climb into a window when the guy's looking at you. But yeah, accuracy. It's not so much about getting shots on target. It's about getting the first shots in, and that's how I think you'd be successful in this game. There's only, you know, it only takes 3 to 4 to maybe some cases 5 to 6, depending on the range and the weapon, bullets to kill someone. And these guns shoot so fast, so many bullets. You don't need to be terribly accurate.
Yeah.
You just need to shoot in their general direction.
Yeah, and that kind of ties into the next thing, which is understanding the trade-off they have between making yourself the hardest target to hit, which is the phrase I like to use, and keeping your accuracy like at that like 20 or 25% that everyone tries to go for, I think.
Do people actually, is that a percentage people go for, 25%?
I don't know, because people do talk about accuracy a lot, like
they do.
Biggie's question, but it's really not that big a deal in the whole scheme of things.
I look at people's stats every now and then. I mean, mine's hovers down at the low to mid 15s. The good accuracy players I see are in the low 20s, and the really great players like the YouTube commentators I see in the high 20s. I mean, Ronaldinho, one of the commentators I watch, his accuracy was like 29%. I don't know how he does that. Ridiculous, but yeah,
that's why they're YouTube commentators.
That's why he's such a kill hole. That's why he's the real deal.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just going back to that whole trade-off thing, I think it is important not to worry about your accuracy too much, and just be mobile while you're shooting. Keep strafing around, try to find cover, all that. I mean,
there's certainly things you can do to improve your accuracy. I mean, you know, knowing when to not sprint, you know, knowing when to aim down sight, knowing
burst firing.
A lot of it also has to do with predicting enemies. If you know where an enemy is going to be, the quicker you are going to be prepared for that fight, the quicker you can adjust and have your reticles, have your iron sights, have your laser sight, whatever you're using in that area. You know, you're going to get the shots on target, rather than if you're just aimlessly looking around, you don't know where anything is, you don't know where people might be coming from, you're always going to be reacting. And in this game, if you're always reacting, you're always at a disadvantage.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so what are some of the attachments that you like to use that maybe affects your accuracy? Like you mentioned that you're not using a grip, but you're using a silencer, and I'm assuming quick mags.
Fast mags, yeah.
Fast mags, yeah.
Yeah, I just feel that foregrips not that good on SMGs in general.
Yeah. I mean, I used to use it a lot, but I
used to use it a lot, but thanks to trying to get that gold camo, you figure out what you don't need.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So do you want to talk about toughness? Do you feel that it really helps you in terms of having your accuracy in check during the gunfight?
Yeah, view kick is one of the major things in this game, and being able anything that helps it. And if you guys don't know what view kick is, it's basically when you're being shot at, your perspective and your camera and your player twitches, and that adds to the recoil of the gun. It adds to the difficulty of being accurate and on point.
Yeah.
And toughness helps with that when you're being shot. But
yeah.
I would, as a preference, I have toughness on all my classes, but that's only because I don't have scavenger unlocked. And as soon as I have scavenger unlocked, I'll be using scavenger. Only because the types of engagements that I hope to find myself in, I'm not being shot at.
Yeah, and I think that's the big take from this accuracy video, I guess you can call it.
You don't need to be accurate to be successful.
Yeah,
and I'm a prime example.
Yeah, you really don't. So
I wouldn't worry too much about it, Biggie. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, that's not something that you should be looking at as the first thing to try to improve your game.
Yeah, I would probably focus more on map knowledge and moving around the map smartly than accuracy. I mean, you can fix your accuracy. I mean, eventually with experience you're gonna get better with that. But if you're always on top of someone,
do you feel that there's a limit on how accurate you can be?
No, I think with experience, anyone can really improve. Obviously, everyone has a ceiling, and there's everyone has different skill levels. I mean, based on just us, we've played the same amount of hours of COD, I'm assuming, as a lot of people out there, and a lot of them remain below average to below average, and whilst we're average to above average. And that's not based on hours played. Yes, it is, but there's people who played more than us, and we basically shit on them. But yeah.
Anyways, finished this gameplay at 75 to 12 to 4. Pretty good. 69 and 5. Aim got that perfectly.
Yeah. So it's one of the things where like we said, accuracy not the most important thing. We'll touch on what we think will help you improve. Will maybe help you get the higher scores or improve your scores, but we'll talk about that in another video. But
yep. Alright, thanks for watching. Let us know if you have any comments, what you liked, what you disliked. Oh, and just to mention, I like to think of these videos as more of a discussion, so let us know if you disagree with anything or if you do agree with anything.
Yeah. And give us future topics as well.
Yeah, future topics.
I'm not creative about it all, man.
Yeah, neither. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys.